Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. Dow is up 0.53%, Nasdaq going up 0.40%, and S&P going up 0.28%. But look at right here, guys, and we're nowhere near rate cuts, and Russell is up another almost 2% on the day. So that is a massive run right here on Russell 2000. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500 on top, leading the way financial, and that is because of big rally on JPM and especially Goldman Sachs and pretty much all the regional banks, including the ETF KRE, going up today massively. Then we also have energy going up, XOM and Chevron, massive rally on those. And then we got industrials, real estate, communication services, and then we have a bit of a technology here in the middle, and then we got healthcare going down, basic materials going down, consumer cyclical going down, and look at the mess right here. Utilities going down over 2% on the day. And what we got here on stock market map, we got energy sector lighting up in the green, massive rally here on Chevron, and also on XOM. We also got Amazon going down 0.91%. We also have Tesla going up. It was actually up I think 4 or 5% and still up 1.78%. Meta down 0.5%. Google up 0.76%, Apple up 1.67%, another brand new all-time high, and going almost close to $240. Now Microsoft staying flat on the day, Nvidia going down almost just over 0.5%. We got AMD going down 1%, AMU going down 2%, but look at right here guys, big banks, JPM, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, especially JPM, and even Goldman Sachs going up massively today. I think they got a beat on earnings, up 2.57%. So all these regional banks, including the ETF KRE and the bigger banks, all are firing up in all cylinders and going up. And then we got names like Tesla, Apple going up, and Apple definitely hitting a brand new all-time high. And this is the big dog and the market leader right now, because the market cap is saying who's the leader right now, guys. Definitely not Nvidia, not Microsoft, Apple stock. And this thing, I said it before, that yes, these companies can take over, but never count Apple out. And you can see now Apple taking over even Microsoft and Nvidia, and nowhere near. I mean, this thing probably will reach $4 trillion market cap very soon. That's how bullish this thing is, and it can push even higher. Netflix also going up 1.37%. Then we got some big names from industrials going up as well. Caterpillar, UPS, FedEx, these names, they were beaten down before, and now you can see FedEx, they had really good earnings, and UPS also catching up a bit and now coming back up. On SPY ETF, it's up 0.28%, so another brand new all-time high, almost 565 today. And then we saw a bit of a pullback, and now it's trading above again. If you look at my screen, over rising 5-day moving average, which is now sitting at 559. So anywhere from, I would say, 560 to 559, there will be strong support. Now a lot of people are talking about a crash and maybe a blow off top. We need to let the price action do all the talking and let the support break. Let it trade under 20-day moving average, and then if you want to go and short the market, definitely you can do that. But so far it's not happening. We got this candle last week, and immediately right after that we saw brand new all-time highs. And guess what, guys? Again today, I mean, yes, we got a bit of a sell-off, but it's still green on the day, and we saw another brand new all-time high here in the market. Especially, we got S&P 500 going up, we got Dow Jones going up, and now Russell joining the party and also going up, and then we got Nasdaq almost trading at brand new all-time high. So it's not far off, and everything just going to the moon. So shorting this market is really hard. Really hard, because if you're wrong and you don't have time on your puts, you're shorting, you're going to pay back to this market. Market will take all your money, so be careful shorting until the trend changes. Now we know that things are getting at extreme, things are getting really overbought, not only daily time frame, weekly, and even now on monthly time frame, things are getting way outside. So yes, we might see some sort of a pullback and retracement, but we need the price action to do all the talking and not just go and short blindly right now. Going into tomorrow's session, guys, watch out 560 to 559, this rising 5-day moving average, and you can see it came back here, held, came back here, Friday held. Again today came back, not even touching it, but it's closing over rising 5-day moving average. So as long as SPY ETF can trade above 559 to 560, bullish, and this thing can move back up to 565 and possibly even 570. Underneath 560 to 559, watch out for a dump off, possibly down to 556, and below that you can look down to this support rising 13-day moving average 552.84, and then 550 to 551 rising 20-day moving average on this daily time frame. On IWM, it's up 1.90%, and talking about a breakout, I mean, this cannot get any better, guys. I mean, this is explosive. I mean, look at this. This is actually the third or fourth day, I would say, right here, because we're already going into tomorrow's session. And you can see, I mean, this is crazy. We got this runaway gap, and from this gap, we got another gap up from 211, and then another gap up was on Friday. We did close that gap, but now this morning, I mean, look at this, guys, 218. Now it's kind of hard to imagine that, and I know it's been a long time, not gonna hold, but we actually had a decent position here on this dip that I got. And you can see, I mean, I think I was in at 178, came down and made a new low, but look at that rally. I mean, this thing exploded. Now, as IWM gets higher and higher, it's getting really frothy and overbought. And I know there is a lot of momentum, and not only that, there is a lot of shorts piling in, and they were short before, because we have seen over and over, IWM goes up, gets shorted, and there is actually nothing really happening on IWM. Every time this thing goes up, comes right back down. Even on this gap up right here, guys, even on this move, every move faded on IWM for the last how many years? 2 years. And now finally broke out of this range. So now this thing, talking about expected moves, way outside monthly expected moves. Now I think we hit weekly today, went over weekly, which is 217 or 218. We went over weekly expected moves just in one day, up $4. And not to mention it was up massively last week. So now you can see it's closing above upper Bollinger Band for 3-4 days now. Nowhere near. It's sitting at 212.69 and the ETF itself trading at 218. So tomorrow, if there is a pullback, somehow we get some sort of a retracement down to this Bollinger Band, there will be strong support near 212. Underneath that level, watch out for 209, rising 5-day moving average, and then we can possibly talk about this low as a support. I would say 207. That's going to be a strong level to watch if we get some sort of a pullback down here. Now, if this thing maybe gets down to, I would say 211, 212, fills this gap and then pushes higher, then watch out for the next breakout over 220. And if that happens, definitely this thing can go right back up to all-time highs. It's not too far away, guys. You would think that this thing is far, far away from all-time highs. It's not that far. I mean, look at the move here this thing made in just a matter of 3 days. 3 more green days, and this thing can hit brand new all-time highs. So watch out. IWM definitely on the move, and this thing can move even higher. On QQQ, it's up 0.27%, so this thing was up also, I think, close to 1%, but you can see, again, came back and now holding 496, got up to 500, getting a rejection at 500, and again, just like SPY ETF, we got a doji type candle here on QQQ, and it's holding at 496, pretty much trying to hold this 5-day moving average. Underneath 496, you'll see a dump off, possibly down to, again, right here, guys, 491, that's going to be a support to watch, and then 487, And below 487, we will see a deeper pullback all the way down to 478. Now, if this thing can hold 496 and can break 500, in that case, definitely you're going to see another brand new all-time high, and that should be 503.52, and over that, that's going to be 505 to even 510 on triple Q. On DIA, it's up 0.5%, and I actually shorted DIA today at 403, and I actually got 25% profit out of that, and it was really quick. Just get in and get out, and then this thing dumped even more. It was more like 50%, but you know, day like today, 25% profit, I would take it over anything. Now you can see, I mean, this thing is extremely bullish. We got a bull trend. All these moving averages are positive, sloping to the upside, and we did call this out before, this wedging right here, and also on IWM, and both broke out to the upside. And this one I also called out that brand new all-time highs coming, and we got that. Even today, another brand new all-time high on Dow Jones, 403.58. Now it's holding previous all-time high as a support. As long as DIA can hold over 400 to 401, extremely bullish, and watch out for a move up to 406 to even 412. Now we get under 400, in that case, watch out for a pullback down to rising 5-day moving average 398. We do have strong support right here around 395, and if it gets under 395, then we can talk about more downside. As of right now, looking extremely bullish for more upside, as long as previous all-time highs right here can hold as a support on Dow Jones, which is going to be around 401 to 400. On VIX, it's up 5%, so it just don't make any sense. You know, why VIX is going up where we saw the market also going up. But I think soon we'll find out, you know, who's actually lying. And this thing is over 13. You know, that means one thing, as long as VIX can stay above 13, there is a possibility this thing can spike back up to at least this high, which is gonna be around 14 bucks, and maybe we get that breakout finally over 15. And if that happens, we get to see a decent pullback, a sizable pullback here in this market, and that's gonna be nothing but a dip buying opportunity. I'm not talking about some, you know, scary crash or blow off top and, you know, crazy things happening in the market. That is not what I'm calling, guys. Calling for a healthy, and I said it before in my video, and we got that last week, like 2 to 3% down in just one day, and immediately right after that video, we got that pullback on triple Q. It was down, I think, 2.5%, 3%, and then at the end it was down just over 2%, and that was just a dip buying opportunity, because the next day, Friday, we saw a mega gap up, mega rally back up to the upside, and also a bit of a selling at the end. But the rally again continued today, even though, I mean, things didn't really go up that much, but the rally continued. Everything is green on the day, producing doji candles on SPY ETF and also on Qs. So we'll find out if VIX can actually hold 13. Definitely we'll see 14 to 15, and over 15, that's going to be a breakout. Now, if this thing gets under 13, then there is support at 12.77, and then all the way down here, 11.85. So the dollar is green on the day, but question here, is the dollar actually breaking down? Are we going to see some sort of a bear flag here, and then dollar moves down even more, 104 to even 103.58, and possibly much, much lower from here? Now, also keep that in mind, weekly time frame, we're actually under this trend line. Now, if this is actually look below and fail, we need to get over. And I'm talking about this week, guys, not next week. We need to get over 105 immediately. If that happens, dollar going back inside this wedge, and this would be a look below and fail and not really going down that much, trapping a lot of people right here and giving the hope that dollar is ready to go down even more, where in this case, this thing goes right inside this wedge and then breaks out to the upside. It happened, the same thing happened on Tesla. It was a look below and fell, and then we saw a massive rally, mega rally to the upside. Now, I'm not comparing, I'm just comparing the chart, how that actually played out. And you can see that needs to happen this week. If not, dollar can definitely go down even more, possibly down to lower Bollinger Band right here, which is near 104 and then 103.58. Over 105, and now not only 105, that's actually weekly time frame. Watch out for 104.48 to break first here on this daily time frame, and then you're going to see a rally up to 105. Once we get over 105, then definitely dollar heading back up to 106, and possibly over this you're going to see a massive breakout on dollar. So let me know your thoughts and how you're trading in this market. I would like to hear your thoughts on the comment section, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated.